One of my Twitter friends, Chelsea, was wishing for a way that she could identify Snark online. So let's see if we can help her out. Google has a bunch of different fonts they have available. I thought it'd be pretty cool if we could choose one that was going to be our Snark font. So I'm going to start by making a page that we can test this out in. So I'm going to go to the lesson Get Bootstrappy, and here's the Making a Bootstrap Page template. So I'm going to start by selecting the template. I'm going to, actually a quick tip, rather than click and drag with the mouse, I'm going to click here and then scroll down a bit, and I'm going to hold down Shift and click there. And that has selected everything without my having to do it all myself. Oops, I hit the wrong thing there. Control C is better, Control K. And now I'm going to go into brackets and paste that in. All right, so I need a new file first, don't I? New file, I'll Control S to save, and we'll call it Snark. As with every other exercise, I put this in a separate folder. All right, now paste that in there, and I'll get rid of these blank lines, just get the formatting a bit right, select all that, Shift Tab to, Shift Tab twice to get rid of the extra indenting, and I might as well get rid of that line too. All right, so let's see what it looks like so far. All right, there's our preview. Okay, using this wonderful preview button up here. Doggos are the best, which of course they are. Chelsea has a dog, Washington, who's quite a sweetie. All right, let's change this to say Snark. All right, and we'll make this is a snarky comment. I don't know what that would be. This is Snark. All right, like that. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to make a class to show what is Snark and what isn't. So let's go over here, class equals Snark. Okay, now I'm already using Bootstrap, so we've already got a style sheet in there, but we're going to add our own style sheet as well. So we can do that. We have as many style sheets as I want, and this one will be on top of Bootstrap and give us extra custom styles that we need. I don't know why that's so small. I can try Control 0 to zoom it out to 100%. I must have had it zoomed out before, so I zoomed it back in to its default. Okay. Okay, so let's make a style sheet. Control new, and I'll Control S to save it. And what shall I call this? I'll call it styles.css. There it is there. Okay. All right, so we're ready to make our class. So, .snark. It's going to be the class that we're going to use. Okay. Now let's go back to the Google font site. So it's at fonts.google.com, as you can see there, and it's got searches, and you can do all sorts of stuff. Let's try to find. I don't know what font is best. I tried typing Snark before, and there isn't a Snark font apparently. So we're going to have to choose something or other. Let's see what dog fonts there are. Okay, here's one called Underdog. Let's use that. I'm not sure that's particularly snarky, but we'll give it a try. So let's say we want to try out this font as the Snark font. So I've got it there. I'm going to click it. Okay. All right, there it is. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now, earlier before I select something, I'll set it back to what it was. Okay, so when you do this, you see select this style over here. I had something else because I had tested this before, but now I'm back to this one. So over here on the right, to the right of this sample here is select this style. I'm going to click it, clickety clickety. Okay. Over here on the panel on the right, I get instructions about how to use it. First, I get this link thing here that lets me link a style sheet in to give me that particular font from Google. So I'm going to select that and I'm going to copy it. Notice the URL here is hreffonts.google.apis.com. So we're actually grabbing this font directly from the Google site, not from our own site. But you can see the rest. It's link, it's href, and it's style sheet, as we have for all of our stuff. All right, so first we'll add that. I'll tab back to, actually I need to put that in the HTML. That's where the link goes. So I'll put it right below here, right below the Bootstrap one. Not that it really matters. All right, but we've got that there. So that'll download the font, but how do we actually apply it? Back to this one. And it says, okay, CSS rules specify families. Aha! So this style sheet defines a font family called Underdog, and we can apply it like this. All right, so let's take that. Control C, and I'll go back to Snark, and this needs to go into the CSS, so that. So this tells the browser that when the class of Snark is found, then use this Underdog font family. That's been loaded in the HTML here. One thing I haven't done though is link the style sheet, this one, up to the HTML. So if I just save this now, Control S, and we'll go back to the preview, well, it looks the same. Nothing has changed. I'll put in a exclamation mark, and so you can see it's actually live here. You can see as I type here, this changes over here, but I'm not seeing that snarky font, and that's because I haven't actually linked up styles CSS to this HTML file. So I'll add yet another link tag. So we're going to have 3 of them in this page. One for Bootstrap, that's this one to download the font, the Underdog font, and this one to actually, for our own styles, to define what snark means. So link href equals, and notice how smart brackets is. It knows about all the files we have and says, well, here's a list. Maybe you want that one, which is in fact what I want. So link href equals that, and then I need rel equals style sheet. Okay. And as you can see over here, well, maybe you can't see very well, but you scroll it in, we've now got that font applied to the Snark. So hopefully this will be helpful for Chelsea, but really I'm not sure that that's the best font. So how about this? Why don't you make a page like this on your own server, try out different fonts from the Google site. Remember that was at fonts.google.com. Find one that you think is snarky, make a page for that and upload it to your server, and then paste the URL somewhere where we can see it, like in the announcements forum for the class. And we'll see if we can help Chelsea by picking out a snarky font. Talk to you later. Bye.